Hey, what's up everybody, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. And in this video we're going to talk about the Timesheet Automation Tool which I have made. So basically we are having one cloud portal where we are supposed to fill the data of whatever the work we had done on the daily basis. And since it was on cloud portal and I had worked with the Selenium, so I had this idea in my mind for a long time to automate this stuff. The only difference is that I have used the Selenium with the Python and I want to try the Selenium with the VBA. So there is one module or add-on for the VBA which is called as a Selenium Basic, and it is freely available on the GitHub. So I will just show you the GitHub page. So this is the Selenium Basic module. What you need to do is just to download this Selenium Basic module and install it. But I will say three things that should be taken into consideration before downloading the Selenium Basic module. The first thing is that you must have the .NET Framework 3.5. So basically if you don't have the .NET Framework 3.5, just download that. In the case if you are running on Office laptop and you don't have any admin privileges to install any other version of the .NET Framework, please comment below. I will show you the workaround which I have used, which will allow you to use Selenium Basic, which is to integrate with whatever the .NET Framework version which is available on your device. And the second thing I will say that you must have the WebDriver. So if you have already watched my previous video with regards to the web automation, WebDriver plays very important role. So if you are using any kind of the browser, be it Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome or the Microsoft Edge, please make sure that you have downloaded the WebDriver from the official site, and also make sure that the versions of the browsers and the version of the WebDriver is pretty much same, right? I will also provide you the link in the description of the installation of the Selenium Basic, so that it will be helpful to you guys. Now let's open up this Excel. So basically this is the Excel where all the VBA code has been written. I will just open up the Excel. As you can see here, it has three worksheets called as the main, temp, which stands for the temporary, and the database. Now I will show you or the demonstration purpose also, but let me give you the brief idea how the things are working. So basically every day we need to block some time for a billable or non-billable. When the billable is yes, it is for some client. When the billable is no, it can be something like non-billable. It can be a lunch break and stuff like that, right? So for each day there will be multiple entries. So you need to write each entry here and press the move to temp. Now move to temp will, what it will do, it will park whatever the entries you have written to this temp sheet. It has as you can see here, whatever the data fields are there, all the columns are here in the temp sheet, right? And once you have parked all the entries, you just need to press this launch browser button. And what launch browser button will do, it will automatically open up that browser. Then it will go to the cloud portal, which is subjective for every organization. So it will log in with the credential which you have given automatically and fill the data. And once it has been done, it will close the browser and it will move whatever the entries you have parked in this temp worksheet to the database sheet. So in the database sheet it will have all the entries as on date, but in the temp sheet it is just for the temporary purpose to let the Selenium handle this fields, and once it has done, it will move to the database. So what I will do is that I will write three entries, at one in on 12th March, 11th March and 10th March, and then again on 12th March. So I have taken into consideration all the possibilities. Obviously you can't enter the future date. So let's say for example today is 12th March and if I write here 13th March, right? And even if I don't write anything and just press the move to temp, it will not allow me. You can't enter details for the future date. So you can write for any dates other than the future dates. And even if I write entries for the 12th March, suppose there are 5 entries of the 12th March, then I write the 5 entries of 11th March, then I write the 5 entries of 9th March. Total 15 entries will be there. That will be the temp folder, so it will handle. So if, whatever the dates, whatever the permutation combinations are there, it will happen, right? Before I show you the demonstrations, I would like to show you the VBA code. So I am pressing the Alt and F11 to go to the VBA, and as you can see here there are three modules, namely database, main and move to temp. Let's go one by one. Move to temp is very simple VBA code, which is what it is doing is that it is moving the data from the main sheet to the temp sheet. So it's the VBA code for that. Database code is again very much similar. It is moving the data from temp to database once the Selenium has done with the work. The main module, which is nothing but here the main. Now in the main, as you can see here, I have inputted the Selenium Edge driver since I am using the Edge, and here is the main code. The code is very much similar. I have just, as you can see here, I have used the if conditions very much times. There are almost 8 to 9 ifs. I told you in the previous time is that I have taken into consideration all the permutation and combinations. So there can be a situation where you have put the data of previous date, then you need to move to the next date. So the bot should be pretty much capable of pressing that next button based on whatever the date you have provided. So for your learning, I will provide you this Excel. Make sure that you need to change something here. So when I say something, you need to obviously change your browser URL, which is very much different for different organizations. So you need for that URL the credentials, login ID and password. You need to pass through that, then only it will work. Okay, so now I'm closing this VBA window and I will write I will write 4 entries. I will write one for the 12th March 2023. I will say billable is no, just we are doing just for the sake of the testing. Now when I say billable is yes, I need to mandatorily fill the job name because that's how our cloud portal works. I will write here the 10 a.m. and I'm booking just 15 minutes for, let's say, test. As you can see, 2 of the fields will automatically pop up. One is the quantity based on the from and to fields, and one is the comments. Now the difference between the comments and the work done is nothing but the comments just provides that from this time to this time I have done this work. This is because when you see on the cloud portal, we fill only the date, whether it is billable or not. If we use the job name, we don't fill the from and to, and hence I have included in that comments, right? And obviously we need to mandatorily fill this activity code, which is in our case is NBOTH, which stands for the non-billable and others. Right, I will just move to this temp, and once I move to the temp, 2 things that you will notice is that the date is pretty much same, and I have written from 10 a.m. to 10:15. So now it has become 10:15 from. So basically this has been made by taking into consideration that you are making up the multiple entries for the same day. And as you can see in the temp sheet, there is one entry which has been made. So I will make the similar entry, but right now I will just change the date to 11th March 2023, and I will do the same thing here also. I will just put test, and the activity code is non-billable others. I will just move to the temp. I will go to 10th March 2023, and I will do the same thing here also, and I just need to go it. And now as you can see here, there are 3 entries in temp: 12th March, 11th March and 10th March. Now I will make one more entry for 12th March, which is today's date, and I will again write here the no. And you can just for the demonstration purpose, I'm just writing here the test and the stuff, but you can write whatever you can, whatever the work you had done, right? And I just moving it to the temp, and as you can see in the temp there are 4 entries. So what will the bot do? Bot will do the first entry for the 12th March, then it will go to the previous date, do the same job, then I will go to the again previous date, they're doing the same job. Now he's on the 10th of March, now he will go to the 12th of March, right? So this will be very interesting to showcase. And once whatever the job has been done, it will close down the Edge window, and whatever the data is here in temp right now, it will move to the database, right? So yeah, just press the launch browser button. As you can see, the Edge has popped up. It has gone to the URL. It will type the login credential. Will log in, and then there are certain keys and buttons we need to press before we go to the main area where we need to write down the timing details. So I have put it some kind of the 4 to 5 seconds of the delay, so that all the web elements should properly pop up to the website. And as you can see here, it has gone to the 12th March. It is writing down the entry for the non-billable others, and it will write down the test. Now it will go to the 11th of the March. As you can see, it has gone to the 11th of March, and will do the same job. Now once the 11th of March entry will be done, it will go to the 10th of March and will again write out down whatever the comments which you have provided in our Excel file. And now once the entry has been done to the 10th of March, it will move to the 12th of March by pressing the next button. So right now it was pressing the previous button, but right now it will press the next button and it will go to the 12th of March and will write again the same details. And once the job has been done, it will close up the window. You will see in Excel something is happening. What is happening is nothing but the data has been moving from the temp to the database. As you can see here, the data has been moved from the temp to the database, and now if you go to the temp sheet, there is nothing because all the data has been moved to the database sheet. So this was the pretty much automation I did for my regular day task, because we are supposed to fill this timesheet for daily purpose. The two advantages of this bot is that you have an Excel file, you have the control of that file, you know for which day what you have done the work, and obviously you had done that automation, so you just don't need to just click every buttons on that website. You don't even need to log in. So yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to like this. If you have any comments, let me know in the comment sections. I will be very much grateful to help you. And yes, please share this video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you so much.